All right, so we have another one here. I don't know if I say it's not recommended by the selectmen. This is new. I'm not sure if we discussed this yet.
Well, again, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know the requirement for a recommendation on a petitioned warrant article.
Yeah,
You can't keep it out. It gets the 26 vote, 25 votes, it's got to go in.
sure.
You can't touch it. You can't change the wording. You can't change it in any way. I don't know the requirement to recommend or not. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's not.
Well, I would make a motion that we don't recommend it anyhow.
Well, can we discuss it? At least get some
let's
idea?
read it.
I mean, one of the problems I've had is showing up at town meeting or reading warrant articles
No,
for the
you're
first
right.
time. What are we talking about?
So
I would jump in and done.
you need to have a motion in a second.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and read this one. All right, so Article 15, we the people of Northfield, New Hampshire, respectfully request that the Board of Selectmen requires the Internal Revenue Service, IRS, to answer the following questions in common language within the soonest time possible. Number 1, where is the word income defined in the IRS code? According to former IRS Commissioner Sheldon Cohen, it isn't defined anywhere within the code. This is clearly documented on video in Aaron Russo's America, Freedom to Fascism. 2, where in the code is it written that the average American who does not exercise a federal privilege but simply trades his time for money is liable to pay the federal income tax? 3, why have numerous IRS publications, IRS directors, and U.S. congressmen, among others, stated that the income tax is voluntary? So that is the questions that the Board of Selectmen of Northfield are being requested to ask the IRS.
Well, I understood that it's a voluntary income tax because you can voluntarily pay it or not pay it.
Is there a motion?
Okay, yep. Do we have, for the purposes of this, do we have a motion?
I move it.
Okay. And do we have a second? Just for discussion purposes.
That's all.
I'll second it. Any discussion?
The voluntary is you either pay it or you go to jail, but that's, you can voluntarily follow the rules of the road, or you can be fined or in prison for that too.
Where did this come from?
This is a gentleman that put his name in the hat for running for selectman as well.
Okay.
Just who wrote this?
His name is Jay.
He's not here to speak.
That's why I'm just saying.
Nor are any of the other 25 people that were supposed to have signed the petition for this. So,
I mean, so for what it's worth, the signatures were certified by the town clerk. That's how it got.
I understand that. But if you're gonna put it in a warrant article, you have a responsibility, in my opinion, to come and talk about it at a public hearing.
Right.
And they're not doing that. So I see no reason why the budget committee should vote no on this warrant. We should vote no on this warrant article. I don't see a reason for us to vote yes.
There's no reason for us to vote on it, is that what you're saying?
Well, I think we can pass, again, you know, this doesn't have to do with money, so it's a little bit of a weird circumstance like Kevin brought up earlier. I'm not sure if we have to vote one way or another to give an opinion on something like this. I'm truly not sure.
I've never seen anything like this before.
Yeah.
Just to CYA, I'd say vote on it and vote no.
Right.
That way we're covered.
Yeah,
So
that's an option.
someone asked where it came from?
I did. Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were told that somebody that's running for selectman.
It came from Jason Gerhard, who,
I'm sorry, say the name again.
Jason Gerhard,
Okay.
Gerhard.
Okay.
he is, in fact, his name will be on the ballot for the Board of Selectmen. So, the Selectmen didn't recommend it. It is not the Board of Selectmen's place to be trekking after the IRS.
Yeah, I feel like this is a good way to get like a
It's just not.
weird news article about what is the town of Northfield, New Hampshire doing, like, and like publicity stunt, sort of.
Or worse yet, an audit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know,
Of
so,
every single citizen in the town.
yeah.
that's,
That's
it.
tough. Well, hopefully at town meeting, he and any of his supporters will explain, this further. And townspeople can decide.
If you all remember the Corners, New Hampshire thing years ago, I know he was affiliated with that in some way.
Oh, were you talking about Cornish?
Corners, New Hampshire with the
Cornfield.
Browns.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Henry Lane
With the
Brown?
Browns, when they were trying to fight the IRS.
Oh, yeah.
There was some connections with that and him. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but there was connections.
There's a website, Go Hard with Gerhard.
Oh, yes, right.
It's all there.
Okay.
Okay, well, then he can describe this more at the town meeting. I
So
think
just
it's-
out of morbid curiosity, why doesn't this person talk to the IRS? Why would it be a selectman?
Exactly. Why doesn't he go to the state and
Why?
talk to the
Because he
state?
wants to drag a town
Why
into it.
was
It
there an
sounds like.
insurgency at the Capitol on the 6th? You know?
But we're asking the little town of Northfield selectmen to call up the IRS and say, hey,
Yeah,
tell me about the
exactly.
income?
Yeah.
It seems bizarre to me.
It does.
It's beyond
It is
bizarre.
Okay.
It is bizarre, you're right, Amy.
You thought this committee was just gonna be boring, didn't you?
I did. Just dry.
Never a dull moment.
So,
Okay. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. All those opposed?
Nay.
Nay. Anyone abstaining? All right, the nays have it. All right,
That's a first.
yeah. All right, we did the minutes.
yeah,
We have our warrant article summary here, thank you. Just going through whatever other paperwork we had. Any other business?
motion to adjourn.
All right,
Second it.
all right.
He's got it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. We're adjourned for the budget committee meeting. Is the selectmen listening?
Yeah, we are having our massive public hearing on the warrant. And there's no public here.
Yeah, we do.
John's here.
Yes.
John's here.
John,
He's still here?
you told me John left.
No, this John.
Oh, John.
The police
I'm looking at the guy
officer,
going, he said
our
John.
chief left.
I'm sorry.
Person right here, right near you.
Yeah, it's you. I
See, out of
even-
one
Here.
I even recognize you, except
The other.
except for that tan you got going there. So, the warrant articles have been read with everyone in currently present. We have no one electronically. Scott, is there anything you want to discuss about the warrant as it exists?
I do not. I just, the Article 15, I think, the board's on the same page, as well as hopefully Glenn. I have nothing else to discuss.
Do you see a need to go through them and read them again?
I do not.
This time I'll open the public comment section. John, do you have anything?
No, Article 15, I think, should have been addressed as it was, because it was a petition warrant article, so it's a valid warrant article. The only thing I would caution just in the future is comments about the person might want to be more guarded because this is a board and a voting body. Both could be subjected to 91A, and with the person not part of the board, you are possibly defaming. So just be cautious of that in the future. It could backlash on the town.
The petition warrant article is a public document.
It is.
Yes, it is. Anyone can come here and see it
Correct.
at any time.
It was the comments made about the author of the warrant article that probably stepped on the line a little bit. That's all I'm saying.
All right?
That's it.
All right, then, I will close the public comment section, and I will move to forward the warrant as it is presented here in its entirety. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.